Okay, now on to some breaking news. Enforcement Directorate of the ED has filed case against Robert Vadra, Sonia Gandhi's son-in-law, the Congress president's son-in-law, in the Bikaner land deal. ED is probing 360 acres of Bikaner land deal. In fact, ED official has confirmed that Robert Vadra will be probed with regard to the Bikaner land scheme, and the Enforcement Directorate has now filed a case under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. But let's get a word from Deputy Editor Acre Khan, who has more details on this. First of all, Acre, take us through what this scam was all about, the details of these allegations against Robert Vadra.
Well, you see, it all started in 2006 in a tehsil of Bikaner. There was a huge, tract of land, some 360 hectares, which was, fraudulently mutated into under the rehabilitation of farmer scheme. Now that plot eventually became the solar hub, so that therefore that land became quite important. But what the ED is going to do is now is going to probe the cases which have been registered by the Rajasthan police already. More than 13 FIRs have been registered in this connection. Apparently a company called Skylight Hospitality, which is reportedly owned by Robert Vadra, is under the ED scanner for these dealings, because one person has been arrested by the Rajasthan police, which of course will also be probed by the Enforcement Directorate to get more facts. Apparently that those 360 hectares of land were sold to several companies, and one of the companies belonged to Robert Vadra. So okay. ED suspects there is an angle of money laundering into this, and there was wrongful gain also, which was given to those 7 companies. So those 7 companies' monetary transactions will now be monitored and probed by Enforcement Directorate.
What we're also learning is that the Enforcement Directorate probe will be done by the northern region, both in Jaipur and in Delhi. But Acre, Robert Vadra has been alleged of a land grab in the past too. Most of the time, of course, these allegations have been leveled as being driven by vendetta, a political vendetta of sorts. Have we managed to get any reaction from Robert Vadra or his firm yet?
Well, not as of now, but we hope that eventually we'll get a reaction from either Robert Vadra through his tweet or Facebook, or from the Congress. But clearly, the Rajasthan police had also, the Rajasthan government had initiated an inquiry into these deals, and then later, the government had cancelled the mutation of the deals. Thereafter, the police started probing this matter, and it had registered a number of cases. Arrests were also made in that, during that probe. And now, since ED suspects there is angle of money laundering, it has also begun its own probe.
Okay, for now we'll leave it there. Acre Khan, many thanks for having joined us. So clearly there is trouble brewing for Robert Vadra, and if it was Vasundhara Raje was grappling with all these charges of land grabs till a few months back, now of course these allegations are being levelled against Robert Vadra, where the ED will be probing these cases. We will continue to track them.